What is going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video review. Today we're going to take a look at Wolverine, the SDCC exclusive from Mondo. And full disclosure, this was sent out to me as a review sample, but you know, I'm not going to hold back, even though I do love this figure. There's no conditions attached here, so I'm going to review this as honest as I could be. The packaging is the best packaging of all time. You saw the box earlier. It is numbered, so 3250, mine's 2375, and this has become a meme, if you guys are aware. You know, Wolverine holding that picture, but boy, look at this. Look, I mean, I almost doesn't want to take it out of the packaging, but obviously that would be a damn shame if I don't do that, because this figure is so good. I don't even blame guys who bought this, you know, like two of them. One is to keep on the packaging and one is to like open up and display. Okay, I'm a 90s baby, so I grew up watching this animated cartoon, which you could actually watch now on Disney Plus. But the moment you see this, the guitar riff should be playing in your head, even though I have it here in this video. I'm probably gonna get demonetized because of that, but I gotta put it in there. I gotta put it in there. So the packaging is beautiful, like I said, and I don't want to destroy them. So what I did was, you know, I cut this here, and the contents are actually under the bed. So you lift this up, and you can see inside there's like a bunch of plastics that you can take out. Because the packaging is just nice. Again, this is the best packaging of all time. You can see here there's a bunch of stuff in here. This is the claw hands with the effects on it, some Mondo stands, and not one, not two, but 4 extra head sculpts on top of those, you know, other trinkets that you do have, like a turkey leg, obviously that picture frame in there. 4, yes, you heard me, you heard it right, 4 head sculpts included, and a bunch of hands. And you see the tape here, you can tape it back. I can't for the life of me to destroy this packaging. It is just pure awesomeness. Yeah, it'll be a crime to do that. Now let's take a look at the accessories here. You got the clawed hands, open palm hands. The claws are actually made out of rubber, so you know, compared to, let's say, Hot Toys, which is made metallic, this is rubber, so it's safe for kids, you know, or you don't have to cut yourself and all that stuff. You get the turkey leg, which is beautiful. This is the first time that they actually, at least on the 1/6 form, that they made some cel shaded, you know, animated, you know, stuff for 1/6. We all know, you all know I collect 1/6, so we've seen it all, from realistic one to Logan, X3, you know, some third-party ones. But this is the first time that we've seen some cel shaded ones that is actually like, there's comic book versions, but not the animated TV version. Look at this. That picture frame is just beautiful. It's amazing. See some multiple head sculpts here. You know, he's the angry one. That's Morph, Logan, and some, you know, just legit looking one, like a serious tone, which is not like sad, because the one inside the box, he's just sad there. And you can see this claws that has this, you know, kind of, I don't even know what you call that effect, when his claws kind of like, you know, he creates this blue form, which you would see from the intro. You would see that, you know, he had that scene where you have this beautiful, can you take it off? Maybe, but why would you, you know? As far as the paint application on the body, perfection. That's all I can say. This is straight out of your TV. You know, like, I know it's not even HD back then. It was, we're talking about the 90s here. But look at the cel shading. It is just beautiful. Now you can see on his bicep, I got a little bit of like paint transfer, which I already removed using my technique, which is the, you know, like the, what do you call that? The acne treatment. Which worked very nicely. I guess that's the from the tape, so it's not too bad. Going down here, I mean, I just love, I've seen some transfer. I hope that this is, you know, there's a brown version of this and in Mondo as well. This is, I hope this is not the last version that we'll see for Mondo. I hope they continue this line, because I'm excited to see what the future holds for this franchise. Again, I love that animated cartoon. It's just, to me, that summarizes my, that with Ninja Turtles, I would say, summarizes my childhood right there with, you know, The Simpsons. It's, look at the shading in here. It's vibrant. It's just in your face. It's just beautiful. Beautiful. It's just, again, it shouts the animated cartoon. That's nice. Moving down here, you can see the joints. Obviously, it has some movements on it. We're gonna tackle that in the articulation section. But going down here again, this is the open palm hands. Going down here, stiff joints as well. Beautiful, beautifully made. The paint application is just fantastic when it comes to this figure. I don't know what you could ask for, honestly. Look at those shoes, just the different tones of blues. That's nice. And the head sculpt. So now, I believe this is the sad one. This is the version that is included right off the box. They could have made this, because they gave us 4 head sculpts. They could have also made it where you can remove, I don't know if that's going to be cheaper, or the faceplate, you can take it off and replace it. But, they went the extra mile. They replaced it. They gave you so many head sculpts. So just in case you damage one, you have several options here. So, hey, I'm not complaining. I'm just giving them the, an idea here, maybe to save some cost, perhaps in the future. But hey, it's Mondo, man. They go big. And the shading, again, is beautiful. So this is a different expression. This is kind of like the normal head sculpt for Wolverine. And as you can see there, there's still the touch of shading here, different tones of brown. And this is more the angry one, which I personally do love. It just encompasses Wolverine all together. Just a beautiful sculpt here. This is going to be my go-to for my display. And the next one is the Logan. My God, they didn't even have to include this. But of course, they are, if you haven't guys checked out Mondo, when it comes to animated, they are the best, because I don't even own them. It was too late when I discovered Mondo. They had the animated series of Batman. That is phenomenal as well. If you've seen, again, I grew up Friday night watching these guys, one at a time. And I love it. It just brings you back to that childhood that I had in the 90s. They even tackled He-Man, Masters of the Universe. That is not the animated version. They don't have the cell shading. But boy, again, it takes you back from when I was younger, when I saw those figures, when I was playing with them. And this is Morph. Again, if you've seen, and you'll see him later on the poses section where he does have those. It's just, again, it takes you back. Even the hair, I don't know if you can see it there. There's different tones of blacks where his hair parts. It's just amazing. Like the paint application, I can't believe that I can't believe that it would come a time that I can actually hold it in my hand, a part of my childhood, exactly how I saw it on TV. It's mind-blowing to me. Now you got this head sculpt by Morph. And we're going to go now to articulation here. So you see that pillow? See that? That's a beautiful touch right there by Mondo. So that blue, I don't know, pauldron, if you want to call that, it doesn't move. I wish it would have moved with enhance, but then again, that's not going to be, accurate. But it does hinder some articulation, especially in the bicep. It does not have a dual bend on the elbows. However, it does have the swivel right by the elbows as well. So obviously there's no bicep, as you can see here, to preserve the looks. You don't want to put too many joints in the arms. That would take all the aesthetics here. But you see there is some twist on the waist. The head sculpt does move. You got some movements here. The bicep section, that's beautiful. Now as far as the leg, it could kick up a little bit there. I guess you could force it a little bit more. I'm just scared that, because the paint application is too nice, that I don't want to risk it, having paint rub and all that stuff. So toe, like some ankle articulation as well, and that's nice. Some knees, you can bend it 90 degrees. But yeah, overall, you get the articulation that you, I guess, needed for this figure. Now, going back here, you got some poses here where this is the intro, like I said, so you can see him on the back. Look at that. Look at how accurate that thing is. That is just nice. That is just beautiful right there. With him, with that, like claw effect, I guess, as you want to call it. Takes you back, man. You can hear the guitar riff going through right now. Look at how accurate that is. And it even gets crazier, because I'm trying to download like stills from obviously from the cartoons back in the day. Those shading of, on his arms, the hair. Look at this. It looks like he is a part of that, because this is the scene where Morph, emulates Wolverine. He morphed into Wolverine, and they were fighting, and I forgot. I think it's Rogue was trying to shoot them, and they don't know who Wolverine is. But here you go. Look at that. Like, he is a part of that cartoon. That's how crazy it is. That is just beautiful work by Mondo right there. I took up the mask, so looks like he's you can clearly see Morph in there. And here he is, in the X Mansion, eating his turkey leg. That's nice. Trying to do some color grading as well, so you can see him in different environments as well. So you can see he can kind of desaturate it if there's no a whole lot of light. It doesn't take away from the details of it, though. It is beautiful. You see the shading on his hair as well, from dark blue to a little bit lighter. It just gives it more depth, and that comic book look. Now I chose a background that's a little bit more. It's the Danger Room, but it's from the movie. So this is a more realistic take on a different background. I still think it works pretty well. I am going to take tons of pictures of this, because I'm having fun with this Wolverine. I can tell you that right now. He's just a sight to behold, man. He just grabs attention. He's so vibrant. And again, it looks like he's straight from your TV. It's crazy. I still couldn't believe that this is a thing right now. And I'm a huge Wolverine fan, so I have different 6-scale Wolverine. And when you display them, I know the two are a bit more in the realistic realm of this, but boy, it still looks good. I mean, you guys gotta admit, this is just beautiful right here with Wolverine and Logan. They're all 6-scale, different stands obviously, but Wolverine is just short dude, so that is just in scale right there. So now this is more of a comic book version of Magneto and Wolverine. So comic book is different again from animated, but with that being said, it still looks good. X-Men is X-Men, it's Wolverine. I would get any variation of Wolverine there is to mankind. I got his statue from Sideshow and all that good stuff. But there you go, guys. Conclusion of this review. I'm sorry, I think it's sold out now. So maybe it shows up again in Big Bad or Mondo shop. But keep an eye on this. With Mondo, man, especially with this kind of, kind of figures, you got to jump on it quick, because they do sell out pretty quickly. But I love the work that they're doing there. They're giving us a different option, a different look when it comes to 1/6. And I hope this is not the last one. It's sold out very quickly. So I hope that gives a signal to Mondo that there is a market for this. There's tons of fans out there. If they make Cyclops, Gambit, Rogue, Professor X, Storm, the rest of the X-Men, I'm all for it. I love that lineup right there, especially from something that's straight out of the childhood, from my childhood. Man, that would look awesome if you got the entire team lineup in your display case. Very unique per se, very unique if that was able to happen. Yes, the articulation is a bit limited, but hey, I am happy with how it could pose and what it could do. The most important thing for me here is the nature of it. It's just so unique, and it just captures the essence of what I wanted for my display. I have tons of Wolverine in here, and by far this is the most unique one. But look at this. Like I'm like, look, I'm doing a voiceover right now, and I'm just still in awe on how this guy looks like. It's just plain beautiful. But let me know in the comments down below how you feel about this. Is this something that would interest you? You would love to see more like myself? Again, I'm sorry this was already sold out. There's a brown version as well that I'm trying to get, because I want the 2 variations of this. But I didn't know that existed. I thought it was the only one. So that was a bad on my part. But again, thank you for watching, guys. If you're an X-Men fan, if you're like 1/6 and all that stuff, consider subscribing to the channel. I would really appreciate that. If you like this video, Wolverine or X-Men, give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, guys. Follow me on, besides YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch if you like video games. We kind of play every once in a while now, you know, can be kind of busy from work. Also, if you're a Bulls fan, I also have my Bulls channel. I'll put it on the description down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.